Hello and welcome to this lecture video, which is going to go over on how we are going, or how I'm going to teach GBus 527 online. I'm sure you saw the email that went out from the president and from the provost discussing that due to COVID-19, Mary Washington will not have face-to-face classes through April 3rd, that rather all classes will be held online through April 3rd. This implies to me that we could start back up on Monday, April 6th, but I guess we'll have to wait to see if there's any changes to that schedule. But for now, that's what I'm going under. Okay. We are fortunate with this course that I have taught this course online during the summer of 2019. So everything that we need is already up on Canvas pretty much. And so including lecture videos and all the assignments and everything. So it makes the switch to online fairly seamless. So what I want to do in this short video is kind of just go over again the lecture videos and kind of and also a document that I'm going to post on some of the changes that I will make to teach this course online. Okay. So again, here we are on Canvas, and we have we're under modules. Don't go to files. Remember, files has old files, and so always go to modules for the most recent files. On Monday, we went over the syllabus and schedule and everything, so I'm not going to go over that, but I do want to just make sure everybody knows where the lecture videos are. You may or may not have already looked at these. So here's our lecture videos right here, and you can just bring up the file, and all you have to do is click on the link or copy paste the link into your browser, and it should work. Since we will be missing the classes, the face-to-face classes on Excel, I will assign these lecture videos on Excel for you to watch. Okay, so probably I would say would make sense by mid next week or so, probably by next Tuesday, which will be St. Patrick's Day. You should watch these two Excel lecture videos. All right. Also, because I was planning on going over the Excel project in class, but since we won't be doing that in class, I do have your overview of your individual Excel project right here, and you can go ahead and watch that now, although it may make more sense once you've watched some of these other lecture videos in Excel. Okay, and then keep in mind that all the other lecture videos by chapter are right here. I think everybody knows where the chapter notes are, but just to make sure. Again, if we look over here, this is chapter 1 notes. These are this is the Excel review. So with those Excel lecture videos, these are the files that accompany those Excel lecture videos. For example, you might want to go ahead and bring up the Excel review PowerPoint. This talks about the if function on Excel. This talks about VLOOKUP and cell referencing. These go with those first two Excel videos that I posted, that I just kind of went over. So these Excel files accompany those first two lecture videos. And then, of course, we move into Chapter 2 notes, and then that's associated with the Chapter 2 lecture videos, and then Chapter 4 and so forth. This is Excel Pivot Tables is associated with the Pivot Tables lecture, video lecture, and then Excel Regression Break-Even and Cost Volume Profit Analysis associated with those respective Excel lecture videos that are posted in that document. Okay, so then everything else, I think this is the case, and then this is the case itself, and then I do have that lecture video that already covers the case, and so you can go ahead and do that. Watch that if you want to. Again, it may not make full sense to you quite yet because you haven't watched all the lecture videos, but once you do watch all the Excel lecture videos, you can have at it. And I'll assign a due date to this as we go a little bit further in the semester, but I would count on it being due probably mid-April or so. Okay. Also, I just wanted to point out that we do have some GMBALVA, the solutions to the problems at the end of each chapter, problems and exercises at the end of each chapter in your management accounting book. And then probably mid next week or so, I'm going to make an announcement where I'm going to assign some homework from our Excel book as well. So then we did talk on Monday that please order that Excel book as soon as possible, because sometimes there have been delays in the past for receiving it. What I want to do now is go ahead and talk about this document that I'm going to post, which kind of discusses how I'm going to teach GBus 527 online. So this introduction right over here talks about why we're doing this. Because of COVID-19, UMW is moving all classes to online from face-to-face. And of course, I say right over here, the primary teaching method will be lecture videos. Okay. And again, I'm reiterating the importance of watching the lecture videos in a timely manner. It would not be a good idea to wait to a few days before the midterm to watch those lecture videos. All right. Also, I wanted to just comment on the quizzes. While those quizzes are due at the end of the semester, I do highly recommend that you complete them after watching the lecture videos on a timely basis. So as I've discussed before, it'd be a good idea once you finish the chapter 1 or chapter 2 lecture videos, maybe you do a little bit of homework, do some of the problems and exercises at the end of the chapter, and then once you feel really comfortable that you've mastered the material, go ahead and take the quiz. I would not wait till April 23rd. In terms of class times, we normally have our class time at 6 p.m. on Monday nights, but of course we will not be meeting face-to-face. Maybe starting April 6th, I guess we'll just have to see. But rather than meeting face-to-face, what I will do on 6 p.m. at Mondays is use the conferences section on Canvas, and we will have online course meetings, and these course meetings will be live synchronous online meetings using the conferences feature in Canvas. I'll record those meetings as well. This gives me a chance to reiterate any important course announcements and allow students to ask any questions about the lecture material. I do want to reiterate at this on these conferences, attendance is encouraged, but just like in the face-to-face class, I'm not going to be taking attendance, but I would encourage you to come. During these online sessions, I'm not going to teach a lecture. Those are for the lecture videos. But what I will be doing is answering any questions that you may have from the homework or about the course or about the actual lecture videos themselves. It's not a time for me to reteach the material. That's what the lecture videos are for. It's a time for you to ask any questions. I'll also take that time to reiterate any important course updates and course announcements as well. Okay, I'll start it at 6 p.m. on Mondays. If nobody shows up after 15 minutes, I will end the conference. Okay, I will have office hours. In my office hours, this is what I posted up on Canvas: Monday to 5 to 6, Tuesday, Thursday 2:15 to 3:30, Wednesday 12:30 to 3. But these, of course, will be virtual office hours. I will not be in the office due to the face-to-face restrictions. My cell phone, though, is 571-251-1075. Feel free to call me if you have any questions, text me, or email me. Okay. As I said, your midterm is due on 4/6 to me via email. On the 30th, I was planning on going over the midterm, just like what we talked about. But obviously, since we're not meeting face to face, what I will do on the 30th is during the conference session on Canvas, I'll go over the procedures for the midterm, including how you submit it to me and so on and so forth. Okay. And then our announcements, I'll use this section of the kit for communicating important course updates. And then in terms of grades, I'll use the grades function in Canvas to show your grades for the midterm and also the Excel case. Let me go back up here to your exam. As of now, your final exam will be held in class on your designated final exam day, but we'll have to see how everything's going to see if that still takes place. Here are 2 lecture videos that show you how to use the conference feature in Canvas to join those conferences on Canvas at Mondays at 6 p.m. These 2 explain how to do that. And then I'm going to go ahead, I'm recording this lecture video right now, and I'll go ahead and post a link to that right here, and then I will upload this document to Canvas. Please, everybody, stay healthy, wash your hands a lot, eat right, get some good sleep, and I will talk to you Monday. All right? Thanks. Have a good weekend.